You do that every time.
Every fucking
every time.
Every time I forget to hit recording. Well, apparently everybody who's on YouTube won't be able to see the intro.
That's correct.
Good luck.
If you're watching the recording, it started now.
Yeah. But we actually started like 10 minutes ago.
Right. It wasn't 10 minutes ago at all.
Something like that.
3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But, so we still are waiting for feedback about Twitter. We don't know if it's worth it or not at this moment.
Yeah.
No one said anything, so...
Yeah, just comment on the Facebook, comment on the Twitch page, whatever you want to comment on. Just let us know if you should have a Twitter, shouldn't have a Twitter, if we should have a certain type of social media, shouldn't have that, blah, 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 blah. Just let us know what we should and shouldn't do. And we'll try to accommodate you, or we'll just tell you to fuck off.
Pretty much, yeah.
So,
most likely tell you to fuck off.
yeah. Except for the Twitter part.
Yeah, probably.
No.
Yeah, fuck you.
But, also, next week on the show, as long as Nate follows through on this
I'm going to. I forgot I said I was going to do it this week, but
It's
Thanksgiving took over, and then,
It was too busy. But next week, hopefully on the show, we will be doing a chocolate Russian roulette. Nate? You explain it.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to make 30 chocolate molds, and around like 5 of them or something, I'm going to put pieces of ghost pepper in them, and throughout the whole show, Uncle Tubby and I will pick up pieces of chocolate and eat them, and then eventually one of us is not gonna make it through the stream.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, well, especially if you get like 2 of them in a row.
Yeah, right. Or all 5. That'd be fucked.
Oh god. Watch that just be
what
me.
kind of shitty luck would that be?
Yeah, I just I don't even know what the first one's gonna be like. Like
it's gonna be bad.
Because you have to like
get through the chocolate first.
Well, the chocolate's gonna be melted, so it's gonna kind of heat it up a little bit. And when you heat peppers up, they excrete the oil.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So the oil's gonna be in the chocolate.
Well, I was gonna use dry ghost peppers probably.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, those things are still hot as fuck.
Yeah.
So.
Well, whichever you use, we'll find out.
I mean, I don't know where to get fresh.
I'm sure you look at
ghost peppers.
Well,
I mean,
pepper store.
Oh yeah, true. But where? I mean, there isn't one in the Arundel Mills Mall anymore. Well, that was just hot sauces, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's somewhere where you could find some fresh peppers, possibly.
I'm sure.
But
yeah, so that's definitely it is the best idea ever because it's going to be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's going to be terrible.
What's up, Jacob? I see your cat.
Jacobo.
Jacoby.
What is that?
That's a cat.
Looks like a cat Hitler from here. My neighbor. No. Nope.
Who? What? All right, I'm gonna actually ignore that. Yeah, but someone definitely might die.
Yeah.
From the ghost pepper challenge thing.
Potentially die. Mm-hmm. Boil up. The inside's destroyed.
Yes. Yeah, I ate a whole dried ghost pepper once, and that was the only time I've gotten hiccups from eating something so hot. And I also puked.
Oh, did
you?
I
did. And then I also had my face under the faucet for a good 10 minutes. And it was just, dude, my whole fucking body was on fire. It was bad.
You need to have a...
My nipples hurt, too. It was bad.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. My nipples were on fire, too. I don't know what that was about.
Oh, my God.
I'm pretty sure the capsaicin, was seeping out of my pores everywhere, and everything was on fire.
Oh,
it was horrible.
God.
It was horrible. Fucking Skylar ate 2. Jeez. It was... No. He's crazy. He's fucking crazy.
All right. The giveaway is supposed to be happening. So if you look at the stream at the bottom right corner, I think it is for you guys.
Yes.
It's wrong. It says 18 followers. I just realized it was actually completely different before. It said 10 followers before. Water.
Oh no! Yeah, I chugged like 3/4 of a gallon of milk, for sure, and that did not help either. That's just way too hot. Way too hot.
Way too hot. Well, the oil just gets stuck.
Yep.
When you spread it with the water.
That's right.
But the we are at 14 followers, not 18 followers. We will be more than likely at 15 followers by next show. So hopefully we can choose the winner for the mushroom growing kit.
That's right.
And Nate will be purchasing that hopefully this week, so that way it'll be ready to ship out or give to.
After the stream's done, I'm probably just gonna order it then, honestly, and because I'm pretty confident we can get one more follower by next week.
I would hope so. We're looking at you guys.
Yeah.
Just tell people. Tell them to follow, even if they don't watch. Just follow. Fuck it.
Follow.
Well, no, make them watch it. Make them watch it. So not 18 followers like it shows here in the bottom corner. It's actually going to be 14 right now. So hopefully we get one more for the week, get the giveaway together, and then after the 15 followers, we will start doing charity shit. What we've decided to do is for every follower after 15, it'll be $1 go towards a charity pot, I guess you could say, and every $100 we'll donate to some sort of charity that we have you guys vote on and choose. We'll pick 3 or 4 charities that we like, and then put them in a poll for you guys to vote on. So the other thing is any donations that you guys give. So if you give us a donation for the channel of $5, we will give 50% of that $5 added to that charity donation.
That would be $2.50.
Correct.
For those mathematically impaired.
Yes. $2.50. So for every dollar, it'll be 50 cents added into there, and then for every follower, it'll be an extra $1. So keep the follows coming. We'll keep donating dollars, and then for every donation that'll come to us to help us get better microphones, better setups, better whatever the fuck we need, and then 50% of that will go to places like one of my favorites is Barks for dogs. Borks. What other charities are around here aside from animal shelters? There's a couple around here that I like. Probably just donate some towels and things to them. That's worth $100.
Right.
But
I mean, to be completely honest, I'm not too sure of many charities other than like the mainstream big ass ones. but yeah, I mean, I'm obviously willing to look into that to see which.
I like the smaller
to donate to.
Smaller organizations. They tend to
not be so greedy.
Well, not just that. It's just they don't cost as much to run. Like with the Red Cross, it just costs so much overhead to run that fucking thing.
Yep.
That all the money that you donate ends up. You need to donate like $1,000 in order for it to even go to anybody other than Red Cross.
Right.
Because they do pay their volunteers to go certain places for traveling funds and airplanes going over to Africa and shit like that. So that costs money. You got local businesses and local charities like Barks. There's a lot less overhead, and more of that money is going to go towards them. That's what I like. But also, beer of the night.
Bud Light for me, like usual.
Yeah, Bud Light. Told you.
Yeah.
Fucking do that shit. Me, nothing. I fucking drank mine all.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Forever.
Yeah, I'll get one after the stream. I've already been drinking enough. Can't keep my shit straight right now. But you continue the stream because I'm drinking.
Oh, God. So unorganized. Alright, guys, so our first topic that we're going to talk about is one that makes me pretty highly upset. Is the good old fucking FCC. Especially the chairman of that dickbag company, fucking, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. Ajit Poe.
Yeah.
He is a dickhead, that's for fucking sure.
Made sure I put that in there.
Yeah. So, as I'm sure, hopefully you guys know, they are trying like fuck to completely slash net neutrality and abolish it altogether. And, excuse that noise. Uncle Tubby smacked the mic stand. Fucking idiot. Alright, so basically net neutrality, what it does is just keep pretty much an even playing field on the internet. And so
I sidetracked you.
Yeah, you did.
I was like clicking on the fucking mic and shit. All right, sorry.
Okay, so that's what makes it so that internet service providers can charge one fee for everything that you do on the internet. So without net neutrality, the internet service providers will legally be able to limit the websites you can go to, period. Mm-hmm. Slow websites down, slow streaming services down, like Twitch, YouTube, Netflix specifically, and then a big one, Yahoo and Google. And that specifically, if you get your internet through Verizon, they would most likely force you to use Yahoo as your default search engine because they
own it.
They own Yahoo and they do not own Google. So what they would do is block Google or make you pay more to be able to access Google, which is absolutely fucking asinine.
Fucking stupid.
And if you want to use your email, if you want, okay, so if you, that's a good example.
Yahoo email.
Yeah, Yahoo email or Gmail.
Yeah.
Everyone and their fucking mother uses Gmail.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Verizon is the better of the internet services currently, at least. So it would just be a whole fucking clusterfuck. And we have 15 followers.
Boom!
Thank you for the follow. I will order the mushroom shit tonight.
Order tonight.
And then next week, we will figure out how to decide the winner.
Well, I figured it out, but
we will discuss that later.
And tell you guys how we're going to do it.
So, back to the FCC and the shithole fucking agitated pie.
Agitated pie. So like when you purchase like your TV program, so I have Verizon TV set, I have to purchase a package for HBO, purchase a package for Stars, and purchase a package for sports and cartoons and all this shit. So they nickel and dime you basically to try and make sure that you get what you want in your TV package. Now I understand someone who doesn't want the sports package and somebody who doesn't want the cartoons and stuff like that, they get to pay less, and I understand that. But the internet's not like that. The internet is beyond that. The internet is way more vast than local television bullshit and cartoon networks. It's got everything to the point of where no one's actually really paying for that shit. When you pay a Verizon for a sports channel package, you're paying them to be able to run and broadcast those. The rights to that cost a lot of money. Verizon doesn't have to pay for shit when it comes to streaming Netflix. They don't pay for rights to stream Netflix. You do. You pay Netflix for that right.
Yeah, so it's pretty much you're just screwing companies out of their own money,
right,
just to make more money for themselves.
So if you look back at it, you've got places like Facebook and Snapchat and all these big companies like that get their money from revenue off the consumers and advertising. They won't get that revenue anymore because who the fuck's gonna pay for Facebook now? I'm sure as shit not. Everybody uses Facebook. You better bet your ass that Verizon's gonna start charging for it. They're going to charge you, or they might have some deal like, Verizon's going to have free Facebook, but then AT&T on the cell phone's going to charge for it. Things like that. It's going to get ridiculous. The amount of money that you're going to have to dump into the internet is going to be ridiculous.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, what you're saying about companies like supporting themselves through ad revenue and shit, then Netflix isn't going to do that. Netflix relies solely on the
monthly payments
on the consumers because they don't put commercials in their shit.
Yeah.
And they would be totally fucked if net neutrality goes away.
Yeah, like because now you're gonna have to pay Verizon an extra $5 a month to stream Netflix, and then you still have to pay Netflix $10. And now that Netflix is, people are now having to pay extra for just the part of accessing Netflix on the internet, or not having it slowed down potentially. They're not gonna want to pay that $10 a month.
No.
And when Netflix has to, you've noticed, everybody's noticed and gotten a little mad at Netflix raising their cost every month periodically the past year, and it's gonna happen. I mean, Netflix.
They've also put better titles up though.
Right. They're also starting to do their own TV shows and things like that, and a lot of that stuff costs money, and they're gonna have to bump it up. But you get good quality content. I will pay that $10 to make sure that I can watch. Wow, Stranger Things.
Yeah, exactly.
I have been drinking.
Yep.
But this is definitely a heated topic for both me and Nate. We both are completely and utterly against the FCC trying to back out of what they did previously because they realized the big companies like Verizon can't make as much money as they want to.
Which is fucking ridiculous because they make millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars already.
Yeah,
and
they make plenty of money to survive.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's so ridiculous because it's almost like the FCC is just completely exempt from anything because there's two congressmen that wanted to open an investigation against the chairman specifically, and from the article that I read, I remember where it was exactly, to be honest, but the way the article made it sound, it was the FCC was just like, nope, and then that was that,
and it was gone,
and then that was it. They're fucking above the law.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's also, the American government is giving less and less of a fuck about what the people want, and that's blatantly obvious.
Yeah.
But luckily, like Uncle Tubby was saying a minute ago, there is a lot of large companies that have voiced their protest or opinion on, being against abolishing net neutrality, like Google, Airbnb, Amazon, Dropbox, Facebook, Microsoft, which is a big one, that's for sure, and Amazon too. But Netflix, like we were saying, Twitter, Snapchat, and Spotify, those are all pretty fucking large companies that rely pretty heavily on their, monthly consumers.
Yeah, well, just net neutrality in general, like being able to just have people access it in general. You can't, like Twitch, what we're doing right here, right now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to pay extra for it.
It's gonna be fucked. Like, no, we don't have to pay extra for it. You guys do. You're the ones who are gonna have to pay extra for this Twitch or for the YouTube and all that shit.
The YouTubes.
YouTube's gonna have to end up being a package. All the streaming things, free mouse.
Yep. Yes, thank you for the follow.
Vielen Dank. But I mean, it's everybody else is going to have to end up paying for the extra streaming services and things like that, because that's where they want to make their money. It's the same as when you pay your phone bill too. You pay for your data usage, things like that. Now you're going to start having caps on your internet usage.
Yeah, which is fucking ridiculous.
That's really where a lot of people are going to get hurt. Small businesses that are going to now have to pay more of a premium in order to afford the data that they need to transfer for emails and files and documents and sales receipts, things like that. It's bullshit. It's just straight up fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it absolutely is bullshit. And the biggest issue is that not enough people know exactly what net neutrality is.
Yeah.
And either that or just don't care.
Yeah.
But they don't realize how big of an impact it's going to have if net neutrality goes away.
And I have seen, what upsets me the most is I have seen people on Facebook post things about, yay, net neutrality is going away. Why? Is it just solely because you didn't like Obama that you want to get rid of net neutrality?
Yeah, people are
he was saying something
stupid.
about, we get the deregulation of the interweb. It's not a deregulation. It's not a good deregulation, put it that way. It's a terrible effect. It's going to make a terrible effect on the rest of the world with the way the internet's going to be. We're going to end up being like North fucking Korea, where they tell you can watch this, but you can't watch that.
Exactly. Yep. That's
but it's specified not by the government. It's specified by
police, state
companies.
Yeah, companies. Yep. Yeah. Internet service providers.
Specifies it. Yep. Comcast will specify what you get to look at and watch.
And a friend of mine sent me a link to an article about the answer to net neutrality going away is to build our own internet, which in theory would be a good idea. I've read here and there people saying that Bill Gates should make a network of his own.
Let's do this, Bill Gates.
Yeah, right.
Let's go.
Make a network of his own and not fuck over his consumers. But,
yeah.
Because he has the money for that kind of thing. And then the return on that, it would be a big investment because of all the fucking
ridiculous investment,
all the infrastructure you need for that, and then just the time, the server maintenance, and then getting customers, getting all of your fucking fiber optic cable ran everywhere, in all the major cities. It would take probably a couple of years to even get it established. And then, but the return would be tenfold probably because of all the people that would switch to that if it meant that they're not getting fucking censored out of fucking everything.
Yeah.
But which, in theory, that'd be great. The people's internet, great. But then the government would fucking sneak their way into it somehow or another.
Yeah.
But yeah, on that topic, I'm not sure if it'll be as effective or not, but pay for a VPN service, which means virtual private network, which basically makes it so your internet service provider cannot track what you're doing.
Yep.
And it's all. They have pretty good ones out there. A couple bucks a month.
Yeah, they're not really
totally
expensive.
worth it.
That's the good part.
But yeah, that's kind of like a catch-22 because pay for this.
Yeah.
But you only have to pay for that itself, then you can do whatever.
And it's $5. Like I think the bottom tier for what's the one? Teddy Bear, Tunnel Bear. Yeah. So Tunnel Bear, that one right there is like I think the lowest is $5 a month. And you get the basics. It sets a little bit of a certain amount of gigabytes you get for surfing the web under them with your VPN. So if you're on Facebook just dicking around, you don't have to use it. But if you want to go and purchase things and go to certain other websites, use your VPN. So that way they don't track what you're buying, they don't track what you're doing, and they don't block and slow down the other things that you like.
Yeah,
to do.
because that's another thing. Net neutrality gone. That means that your browser history will be collected and stored and be accessible to anyone who wants it.
Yep. So Verizon can see where you're going and what you're doing on the internet, and they can keep it. They can look at it and say, hey, we're going to sell this information to Joe Schmo down the street and see what he wants to do with it. You know, he can change the advertise. Like Google kind of does that already. They track what you purchase in certain areas and things like that. Opera Viking VPN is what I use.
And free.
Huh. Well, there we go.
Well, there you go then.
Viking VPN. So you guys can look up that one too. I know Tunnel Bear is a paid one. Might be a little bit more
secure, I guess. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe more secure. I don't know. You'd have to look into that.
A little bit more encrypted.
Yeah, I just know of Tunnel Bear through people like Linus Tech Tips and shit like that. But I think we should dump off that topic for a little bit.
Yeah,
my brain's hurting. I feel a vein like pumping.
Yeah, right. This shit's so fucking irritating.
Yeah.
Your dog pissed in the basement.
What?
Okay, Sith Lord Shaggy. Shit Lord Shaggy.
Shit Lord Shaggy. Better not have. I'll fucking slap
I'm pretty sure. Well, Jess is out there, so.
Yeah, I haven't heard her scream yet.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But no, well, kind of on the same topic, just off of net neutrality. It's like, well, I guess kind of it's still related in terms of the fucking big company
trying to
sticking it in your ass.
It's trying to wring as much money out of you as possible.
The great old microtransactions. Pay to win.
Transactions.
Pay to win.
Not even just pay to win. It's just pay to play.
Pay to play.
Like, and then you pay
to compete.
Yeah.
Pay to be on an equal playing field.
Yeah. So everyone's probably heard of by now, at least, the Battlefront 2 with the
big controversy.
Yeah, the big controversy with that one that caused everybody to start canceling their pre-orders and things like that. And the cost of the characters was ridiculous.
Yeah, it would take
you like 40 hours.
I think it was like 400.
Was it 400?
It was like either like
just unlock one character.
Yeah, it was either like some asinine amount of money or 400 hours of gameplay.
And someone went. This is from their initial cost, because they did dumb it down a little bit later. But from their initial charges and costs, it was like somewhere around $2,900, somewhere around there. That it would cost you real money to unlock everything in the game for Battlefront, and everyone lost their fucking shit. And then they finally realized that you can't do that. So they went through and they dumbed it down 75%.
Yep.
And people were still pissed.
Yeah.
Because you could purchase items to make you better. There has a gambling system where you get a couple of cards or something. I think it's called star cards or something like that.
I don't fucking know. Something like that, probably.
It's called star cards. You get them, you open up the pack, but it could be a hat, or it could be... No, apparently he really pissed in the basement. It probably smells different, that's why he pissed down there.
What do you mean smells different?
Remember we had to get the pipe replaced?
Oh yeah.
So they pulled the carpet back, peeled up all
yeah,
and we had to get the guys...
God damn it.
Yeah. Carpet's a giant pile of dick anyways. Yeah,
the fucked up thing though, after everyone started freaking out and canceling their pre-orders, EA hid the refund thing on their website to make it more difficult to find. That's fucking shit, dude. Because I mean, that's the sad reality though. Because there's people that will, if it's difficult enough, they'll just be like, "Oh, whatever, fuck it."
Yeah,
that's
me.
Bold.
That's my fat ass.
Yeah, no, fuck that, dude. That's fucking ignorant.
Yeah.
EA is a piece of shit company.
Yeah,
and they also buy out smaller game companies and close them. Yeah. So I just read an article about that. I can't remember what the company was, but EA is about to buy another company, and everyone was like, "Well, RIP," because they're gonna fucking that company's gone.
They're gone. By the time they purchase them, they're gonna liquidate it in 5-6 months.
Yeah, right.
Fucking assholes.
But I mean, at the same time, though, I'm sure the CEOs of those, or whatever you want to call them, of those smaller companies are getting a pretty big buyout.
Yeah, they're probably getting moolah.
Yeah.
But the one thing I'm okay with when it comes to microtransactions, I have no problem buying the game, playing it, and then if you want, a new fucking hat for your character, and you want a new shirt for your character that looks fucking cool, I feel like it should be unlockable in the game, maybe a little more difficult than usual.
In-game currency or completing challenges.
Right, stuff like that. But if you want to pay the money to get it sooner or get it right now, sure. I'm okay with that. But the other
that's
part,
for aesthetics.
Right. But the other side of that is that I feel like it needs to be a little more realistic. There's a lot of games out there that are charging, for example, Rainbow Siege, they're charging $10 for an entire outfit. That's absurd.
Yeah.
I'm not paying $10 for a hat, a shirt, and some pants.
Right.
That's stupid. It's not real. Like, I can go out and buy a t-shirt for fucking $10 from the thrift store. I'm not going to go spend $10 on fake shit for a game that I like to play that no one's going to look at my fucking body. No one's going to give a shit.
Okay, honestly, yeah. Rainbow Six, I don't even bother with aesthetics. I changed a couple of my weapon skins, but that was because I earned enough in-game currency to buy them.
Right.
I didn't pay any real money for it, unlike Josh.
Technically, you spent more money than I did, though, on the game. And
I did. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I did.
But the game was cheap. Like, I spent $20.
Yeah. Yep.
And I will say this: I'm more willing to spend the money on the in-game currency when the game is cheap itself. So I spent $20 on the game. I'm almost willing to spend another $20 on the game for in-game currency, just because that comes up to $40, and that's what I think the game's worth, $40.
Yep.
So, but if I spend $60 on a game and then I've got to spend an extra $150 in order to buy like a decent setup for a whole bunch of stuff that everybody else might already have,
right?
I'm kind of pissed. That's bullshit, Especially when even if it is just aesthetic stuff, I don't want somebody else to be running around thinking they're hot shit, looking cool in this nice outfit, and I gotta spend fucking $20 to get the goddamn thing.
The outfits are pretty stupid looking in Siege anyway.
Some of them, yeah.
In Soge. Rainbow Six Soge.
Still a really good game, though.
It is fun.
Minus the fact that Ubisoft servers suck dick.
They absolutely do.
And there's a lot of fucking bugs. Still a good game.
Oh yeah, it's very buggy. Very, very buggy.
Yeah.
So for our last topic before we're done, and completely unrelated to anything that we've ever been talking about.
It's a nice touch to end on.
It is net neutrality site.
More net neutrality.
Yeah. No. Okay, there is the food that is my favorite food in the fucking world. I can eat that shit 7 times a day, 7 days a week, is pho. Or as white people would pronounce it, pho.
Pho. But
is it pronounced, the greatest? It's pronounced pho.
Pho.
So like the beginning of fuck.
Yeah.
As in fucking amazing.
Yeah, fucking awesome.
It's I'm not even gonna explain to you what it is. It's just that good.
It's soup.
It's soup.
With noodles.
That's the layman's terms.
In layman's terms, it is noodle soup.
Is it the greatest food ever? Yes, it is.
What about pizza?
Pizza is pretty good, but any type of Asian food is above anything else for me.
Almost, yeah.
Almost. Thai food is iffy for me.
Yeah, what's weird is like Thai food is close to. It's like a mix in between Indian and.
Yeah, really, because they use a lot of curries.
Yeah. Like a lot of curry and things like that, but it tends to be a little different.
Typically spicy, yeah.
Yeah.
Although one thing I do hate is udon noodles. Fuck those things.
No, what that is.
They're really fat noodles.
I don't think I've actually had them. I know what they are.
They're fucking gross, man. They're slimy. They taste like they feel like worms and shit. It's gross. It's fucking gross.
And
Korean food is absolutely
barbecue.
Delicious. Yeah, Korean barbecue is great. Fucking love it.
Bulgogi. Beef tongue. That's pretty good.
Bulgogi
is
really good too.
Specifically in general is just like barbecue. Like having the whole environment of just sitting around a table with your friends and cooking the food and all that kind of shit. And bulgogi's awesome. Beef tongue is awesome. Pork belly when it's spicy is awesome.
Oh, spicy pork belly. Stop. I'm so hungry.
You're made of pho.
I am made of pho. Dude, I swear to God, if all the times my mom told me that if you keep eating that, you're gonna turn into it. It would be pho for sure.
One day you're gonna take a bite.
If you keep eating that, you're gonna turn into it. The fuck I will, bitch. Oh, just kidding. I'm a bowl of pho now.
Bowl of pho. I'll probably eat you. Sorry.
Not if I eat myself first.
What's the pho going in circles trying to eat itself? No.
All right. Well, like we said, this week was gonna be short because we have a whole gang of fucking people on the other side of the door.
Yep, we're gonna get drunk with them,
That's
hang
right.
out, chill, party hardy.
Well, hopefully all you guys had a good holiday weekend and enjoy the rest of it. Be safe, don't drive drunk, blah blah blah, all that safety shit.
And for those that stuck
and only
through,
you can prevent forest fires.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah,
but for those of you that stuck through this the whole way, a little special treat for you.
Fuck yeah, it's time. Elegant absurdity.
This shit's so stupid.
So fucking dumb.
Oh, that's good. That's our intro from now on.
Yep, that is our intro. But you guys got that for sticking through the whole thing.
That's right.
All right, so we've got our 15
We have 16 followers now, though.
16 followers now. So we'll be doing the giveaway next week for the bullshit. Hi, guys, what's up? Oh, we're leaving. Oh. Miss Mesh Gandalf Leroux. What do you think of Muslims? Jesus Christ.
What is happening right now?
What the fuck? There's some troll, like super douchebag trolls.
I don't
You
speak French.
Nein. Ich spreche Deutsche.
What do I think of Muslims? I think they're Muslim.
Do it again. Ashley didn't see the whole thing.
LOL.
Okay.
No, too bad. Well, we recorded most of it, so.
Yeah.
All right.
We're out.
Yes,
guys,
very much so.
Super love the dick.
Oh, especially on Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays.
Especially...
Which we stream on.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can come back for that one, you fucking douchebag. Ranger Awakened Green. I don't know what that man means.
I don't... Okay, we're leaving now.
We're out.
We'll see you guys next week, and I'm going to be giving away mushrooms.
Goodbye.
That's right.
You fucking
Goodbye.
douchebags.